Hey y'all, it's Mary and welcome to Weekend Gab. This is not really Friday night Gab, y'all, because it may go up Friday night, but my FabFitFun is due on Friday. And if that is the case, I will record it as soon as I get home and put it up. So that means you may see this video on Saturday and maybe FabFitFun won't come on Friday. So as of Wednesday, it was in Alabama. And then Thursday it was in Georgia. So it went in my state, past my state, and then hopefully it's coming back. Not sure if it'll be here on Friday. So I do have a couple things to talk to y'all about. Let me first tell you what I'm wearing. I am wearing this gorgeous color pop. This is called the Glow Getter palette. This is gorgeous. And this was a set of several different bugs. This is, I think that's like a moth. Not quite sure. Yeah, maybe it's a moth. So on the inside, there's no mirror. It's gorgeous. The palette, you know, the cardboard and stuff itself is just beautiful. And this is what she looks like. And I believe I'm not as good as some people are, but I think I got this from Andy Does Stuff. I think Andy asked me if I wanted it because she was getting rid of it. I think, pretty sure. So I'm sorry, Andy, if I'm wrong. And then on my lips, I'm wearing this Milani, which I really love, from Betty Vick. She is a subscriber. She doesn't have a channel. I'll put Andy in my description so you can find her if you don't know her. Andy does gorgeous makeup every day. Now, she doesn't post videos every day on YouTube, but she posts every day on Instagram. And then she posts on the old community tab on YouTube most every day, I think. So this lipstick is in the color Vour. And it's just a beautiful summer. It's gorgeous for summer, spring and summer. Very bright and cheery. And it feels wonderful on my lips. So I wanted to show you, this is something I got in Macy's. I got 5 Macy's boxes, monthly subscription boxes that cost $15 each. And that's already a bargain price compared to what you get in there. I got 5 for $5 each. And this product was in one of them. And this is Giorgio Armani. And it's called Crema Nera, C-R-E-M-A. N-E-R-A, and it's very interesting, and I couldn't really read very much about it. I mean, I couldn't really, because, can you read that? It's like silver on white. Anyway, there is some stuff you can read, but not much. But it looks like this. It's a green, almost like an aloe, a green gel. That's what it is. It's a green gel. And it does have little tiny balls in there that if you pump them out, the pump probably smashes them up, but they would smash immediately. Well, it is, I've been using it because it is a serum. Let's see what I don't think it says exactly what it says because it's in a different language. Something Revicentalis Meta Concentrate. Giorgio Armani. And I asked y'all if you knew anything about it, and one of y'all did, because you did get this as well. I think you got the sample as well. It says it's made in Japan, and yeah, oh, here it is in English, Meta Concentrate, but the word is Revicentalis Meta Concentrate. Well, y'all, a full size of this, I don't remember now how many ounces it was, but it is $425. Why give us a sample? If somebody's getting the Macy's Beauty Box for $15 a month, most likely they can't afford a $425 bottle of anything. It's like me. So to give us something like this and then we like it, you know what I mean? And this is actually, I think this is a good size sample for you to really see if you like it. I'm using it. It is gel. I don't like a lot of gel kind of things unless I'm really hot and it's in summer and I really, I'm overheated and I need some coolness, because for me, gel usually has a lot of water in it, so it's drying. And my skin is normal to dry. If I had to pick, I'd say my skin is normal. But if I had to pick, I'd say normal to dry, probably because of my age. Although sometimes I do get a little oily around my nose. I used to have oily skin growing up. So this is a gel, and I've been using it. So I've been using it as a serum, put it on before I put on moisturizer. And I've only used it a couple of times. Because it's a gel, it's not my favorite consistency, but it's Giorgio Armani and it's $425. So I'm going to use every last bit that I can get out of here. I just want to tell you all about that, how expensive that was. Crazy, crazy. Okay. All right. I also want to tell you that, I have signed up, as many of y'all might have, if you are interested in advent calendars, sign up for the wait list for when they will announce when they're coming out, because a lot of them sell quickly. So you want to know when it comes out so that if you want to buy it, you can get it. Well, Space NK went to go sign up on their wait list, and it doesn't allow you to sign up with US information. So I asked them about it. I sent them under the contact on their website. They're in the UK. I sent them a sort of like an email, because you have to answer some drop-down questions. And then it was complicated. It didn't say anything about advent calendar, so I thought they're not going to know what I'm talking about. So I looked on Instagram to see if there was any information there, and I DM'd them. And I got 2 different answers. The email said that they're not going to be shipping to the US because of the tariffs. And then the Instagram said that they're not sure yet. They are, we'll wait and see how things go and see how much it might be for shipping when they're ready to ship. So to just keep a watch on the website. So that was a little disappointing, because that's the advent calendar I got last year, and I really loved it. The year before I got Cult Beauty, and they both were fabulous 2 years ago. They both were fabulous last year, but what I did was I looked at both of them very carefully, and the best products, the most that I would use was 2 years ago was Cult, last year was Space NK. So I'm looking at different calendars. I'm looking, and the really fabulous calendars are from the UK. So there may be some shipping issues, y'all. Honestly, in the States, we have, food calendars, things like that. There's Sephora, and I don't know that Ulta does a calendar, but there's Macy's does one, Saks Fifth Avenue, do they do one? Anyway, there's a few like that, but those are mostly minis, so, but we'll see what happens. Just wanted to tell you all that. And also, I'm announcing my winner for the Amazon sheet masks. I had all the Amazon sheet masks I got from the Prime deal, and I forgot to write her name down. I know her name, but I want to say it right. So hang on a sec. So the winner is Pattie Sullivan 6321. So that's all together. There's no underscores or periods or anything. So it's Pattie, P-A-T-T-I, Sullivan 6321. And Pattie has been with me for a little while. She's never won on my channel before. So Pattie, get with me. You have 48 hours. That's what I say. I'm usually not that strict on that, but get with me. Send me an email to MaryCatherineLovesCats@yahoo.com or a DM on Instagram, Mary Catherine Loves Cats, just like the name here. And if you don't know how to, just say on the video that you saw it, and then get in touch with me. So if we're not friends on Instagram or whatever they call that, you need help, let me know. And so congratulate her, please, y'all. And that was a lot of sheet masks. So I hope you like that, Pattie. I hope you like that. Maybe you have some girlfriends or daughters or something that can have fun, and y'all can have a sheet mask night and a few sheet mask nights. Have a good time. And then also, I wanted to show you some beautiful things. that another subscriber made, and Valerie B is her name. And y'all, I had some things on this little shelf, and Valerie saw them and inquired about them because Valerie makes beautiful artwork, and she made me this card, but she thought it went missing because she never saw me open it. I would have opened it on a friend mail video, and I can't tell you how long I've had it because I had some other things up there, and I was when my family was coming in recently, and I was sorting and cleaning and all that, I found this in a pile of things. So I don't know when I got it. So Valerie, though, thought it had gone missing. She never saw me show it in friend mail. So I just want to show you how gorgeous this is. This is the kind of work that Valerie does. This is a cardboard, and she put this together with this cardstock kind of paper. This is heavier. And then there's beautiful papers that she uses, and she uses different things, and I don't even know exactly all that she uses, but there is this kitty is on top of this paper, and then this also is it's like the paper, then this crown and the kitty, and around the crown, I don't know if you can see it there, maybe there's glitteries. It's like, you know, a halo around it that she does. She made that, and it's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Beautiful kitty. It looks a lot like my Camille. And then, of course, she wrote in the card for me, you know, but there's no date. So no date on that, so I don't know when it came. And also back there, I've had this up there for a little while, and I couldn't tell you when I got it. But this is more of a postcard. So well, no, this didn't come as a postcard. This came in something because it's not posted, you know, so, but look at how beautiful that is. So this is a cardboard, and it's beautifully cut and everything. And then I'm not quite sure what y'all did here, but I can see like this tree is added. It's placed on it, and this plant here, and this kitty cat, and this branches and stuff. And then there's little rhinestones in the trees, and on the plant, there's a little rhinestone down there, and rhinestones in the branch. So isn't that just beautiful? So I think, do they call that like multimedia? Is that what they call that? Something like that, anyway. And then y'all, I showed this extensively when I got it, and I even made a little short about it, I'm pretty sure, but I'm terrible at it. You know, a lot of people will show their camera looking at something, like looking down, and I couldn't get my tripod thing to bend properly, so I didn't have good luck with it. But she made this booklet for me a while back, and it's gorgeous, and I made the mistake of pulling this open to open it, but she told me all you have to do is this to open it. And this says Jellicle Cats, stanza 2 from T.S. Eliot. And there's a kitty there. And then inside, this is, you know, junk journaling, I think, is what this is called. She made this booklet. So there's a pocket here, and then there's this page with a pocket here, and each page I think has some sort of a pocket going on. There's a pocket up here, and a pocket here, and a pocket here. And each pocket has something in it. So there's a handsome gentleman cat. There's a card in here where you can write notes to yourself, you know, journal to yourself, or write a special occasion in or something. And then turn the page, and there's some more kitties, and it says something, and then here's some beautiful, look at that paper. This has a tag, 1920 tag on it, and then the back of it, and then this cutout of a train, and that fit, where did that go? That went into the side, because the tab so you can write yourself little notes on there or some special things. And then this kitty, and this pulls out here with this tab, and then the back of the tab, and then so you can write notes to yourself or write, you know, beautiful things or things you want to remember or things like that. And pleasant to hear when they caterwaul. So there's a story in this book. And then here's a pull tab here. And this one says number 731. They're like train numbers, tickets. I'm not quite sure how to say it. And then here's some more kitties. And then there is this card here. This card, there's a, again, like it's a Saturday matinee, 5 cents. And the other side is a beautiful flower. And she fits in here. And then the end of the book. So, and there's also a pocket here. And a beautiful card that you can write on. So that is what Valerie does this for fun. She does it, she's very creative. She does beautiful things like this for fun. She also made Miss Jackie Russell a dog book. And she also makes, you must see her on Instagram. I'll put her Instagram link below. She makes junk journals that are big, that people pay money for, a lot of money for, I would assume, because it's a lot of work goes involved, and or is involved, I should say. And they're just see, like this is smaller. They're more maybe like this, like a book size. And page and page, every page is, look at every page is different and exciting. And you want to sit and look at every detail because there's so much detail. And she makes these gorgeous things and she sells them. So I don't know where she sells them, but if you know her on Instagram, you could, on Instagram, you could ask her, because she may sell them on Etsy, or she may just sell them by word of mouth, because when you get something like this and you tell your friends about it, then they want to know, where do I get one? So I just wanted to tell you all about that, about the beautiful stuff that is behind me from Miss Valerie. My M is just from the Dollar General. Got that at the Dollar General. And then there's some little kitty statues back there. And I'm probably going to have to, I'm hoping fall is coming, so maybe I can start making it happen. So change things up a little bit. So y'all, I hope you've had a wonderful week. I had a good week. And we had some rain this week, and it was I don't want to say cooler. It was in the high 80s, mid to high 80s, instead of the 90s to the hundreds, but now the 90s to the hundreds are coming back. So I'm sure it's that way everywhere. Everywhere we have ups and downs. We have a lot of rain. There's been terrible flooding in places that have really bad flooding. A dear friend's husband lost his car in the flooding, and it took him like 5 hours to get home from work because of the flooding. And thank God he's okay. He was fortunate to have an Uber driver that stayed with him the whole time. So I'm thinking they may become really good friends from it, because they spent a lot of time together. But so there was, there was good things that came out of the bad things as well. So we have to keep each other and our friends and our families and our prayers and our nation and our world and all that good stuff. So y'all take care and count your blessings, and it's so good to see you. Have a wonderful weekend. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.